Here are 3 traps to avoid when comparing investment performance. The first trap is the reporting date. If you're comparing 2 investments, make sure the performance is reported to the same date. For example, one fund may show returns to March and another fund may show returns to June, so you're not comparing the same period. Markets can move significantly in just a few days, weeks and months. So before comparing returns, always check the performance as at date. If the dates are different, it's not an apples versus apples comparison. It's also common for some funds not to report their performance every month, so you may have to wait to make sure the dates align. The second trap is comparing investments in different phases of super. In accumulation phase, investment earnings are generally taxed up to 15%, while in pension phase, investment earnings are generally tax-free, like when you retire. That means 2 identical investments can show different returns because one's taxed and one isn't. So before comparing performance, make sure both investments are in the same phase of super. The third trap is asset allocation. 2 investments may both be called balanced, but that doesn't mean they're invested in the same way. One balanced fund may have like 50% in shares, so growth assets. Another, also called balanced fund, may have 70% in growth assets. So the fund with more growth assets will deliver a higher return over the lower one. However, it's more likely to experience greater ups and downs. So don't compare investments based on their name alone. Look what's inside the portfolio. One final point. Past performance can provide useful information, but it's not a reliable indicator of future performance. It's best to understand both the performance and the potential volatility before you invest. So before you compare investment performance, ask yourself the 3 questions. Is the reporting dates the same? Are they in the same phase of superannuation, accumulation or pension? And thirdly, do they have a similar asset allocation? If the answer to any of those questions is no, you're probably not making a fair comparison. If you found this helpful, please follow for more practical tips on retirement, super and investing.